time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. I predict future happiness for Americans, if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. On matters of style, swim with the current. On matters of principle, stand like a rock. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work the more I have of it. We in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than to those attending too small a degree of it. Our civil rights have no dependence on our religious opinions any more than our opinions in physics or geometry. In general, only informs us what bad government is. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. Determined never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time, who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done, if we are always doing. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. The happiness of the domestic fireside is the first boon of heaven, and it is well it is so, since it is that which is the lot of the mass of mankind. When a man assumes a public trust, he should consider himself as public property. In truth, politeness is artificial good humor. It covers the natural one of it, and ends by rendering habitual a substitute nearly equivalent to the real virtue. We never repent of having eaten too little. Delay is preferable to error. A little rebellion, now and then, is a good thing, and as necessary in the political world as storms in the physical. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. It is its natural manure. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. Never spend your money before you have earned it. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. For people who are free, and who mean to remain so, a well-organized and armed militia is their best security. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. All should be laid open to you without reserve, for there is not a truth existing which I fear, or would wish unknown to the whole world. The equal rights of man, and the happiness of every individual, are now acknowledged to be the only legitimate objects of government. Every day is lost in which we do not learn something useful. Man has no nobler or more valuable possession than time. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. A republican government is slow to move, yet once in motion its momentum becomes irresistible. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. Enlighten the people, generally, and tyranny and oppressions of body and mind will vanish like spirits at the dawn of day. I do not take a single newspaper, nor read one a month, and I feel myself infinitely the happier for it.